Testing. 1, 2. Well, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to anticipated auction here today, number 12 Clapham Road, here in the heart of Hughesdale. My name is Jonathan Eves. I will be your auctioneer here this afternoon. Accompanying me here today is, of course, a number of our staff. We have lovely Tom over here to the right-hand side. We also have Bella in the crowd, Anna, and of course Lee as well, and they're here to assist you. Should you have any questions regarding the property or any of the documentation that's been on display for the past half an hour, and of course in our office on request over the last couple of weeks. Wheelbars, particular sales reads as follows: as roadwater stages and auctioneers of 7 to 9 Atherton Road, Oakland, your most local and active estate agents. Of course, selling properties mentioned, number 2 at 12 Clapham Road, here in the heart of Hughesdale, but as certificate title reference volume being 9029, folio 895 being lot number 2 on plan SP 4478. Now, the goods to be selling today with today's property buyers, that purely means what will be remaining with this incredible property on offer. They include all floor fixture coverings, electric light fittings and window furnishings as inspected. The price, well, we'll shortly determine that within the next 10 to 15 minutes. We're calling for a 10% deposit on the fall of the hammer here today, and of course settlement ranging 30 to 60 days from today's date. So they're the particulars of the sale. However, I will go through the auction rules in accordance with the law, and they state the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available prior to the start of today's auction. The auction rules do prohibit auctioneers from accepting bids or offers for the property once the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. Of course, the vendors have a reserve price, as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major options by bidders, and prohibits other bidders attempting to prevent those from bidding, and provides fines for such conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words that I'll use in cut I'm making on behalf of vendor, vendor bidden by law, only as the auction can make a vendor bid. Now, a few more formalities. We've obviously got auction reporters here today, so if you're out at the house or you're out on parole at the moment and you shouldn't be here, you should be self-quarantined. Stay away from this lovely guy over here if you want to stay out of the images. If you don't want to be recorded here today, probably best just to stay right behind him. So that's the formalities out of the way. But ladies and gentlemen, what a terrific opportunity awaits one lucky family here today. I suppose when you're looking at properties like this, you've always got to consider what the value is of them, and certainly builders simply do not build this anymore. So when you're buying something at single level, low maintenance like this, on a block and only on a small block of 3, they're the little 1%ers that sort of, I think, separate this property amongst many other villa units. There's been villa units that are sold this year and end of last year, but typically they're on 1 of 17 on the block, 1 of 20 on the block. But this particular one is 1 of 3, which is a really, really rare and special opportunity for you here today. Of course, even to our owners inside, because it is west facing, even on the windows to block out all of that natural sunlight that does come through, which heats it up in those summer months. That blocks out a lot of the resistance. It's a tint that blocks out all of that. But what you've got to look at here is this incredible opportunity to buy something that is single level in a prized location such as this, and not a dollar to spend. You buy this property today, you move into it in 30, 60 days and not have to spend an absolute cent. But the location is obviously second to none, and that is exactly why you're here today. If you're Greek Orthodox, it's very handy because you've got the Greek Orthodox church down the end of the street. Certainly when at Easter time, when you're doing the laps around, it's certainly perfect for you here. Of course, you've got Oakley train station, you've got Hughesdale train station, moments from where we are. You've obviously got just straight down Houston Road, just there, you've got the wine bar at the end of the street, just on the corner of Poth Road. It's got all of that for you. If you love coffees, you love cakes, well, you've got Eden Mall, cafe and cake shops, moments from this particular position. But more importantly, what's even better around this position is you're still walking distance to Chadstone Shopping Centre, which is a 2-minute walk from where we stand here today. Schoolings are plenty, whether that's Hughesdale Primary, Oakley Primary as well. All here for you. And from secondary, well, of course, you've got Oakley Grammar at the end of the street, and of course, beyond that, you've got Sacred Heart as well. So the list goes on and on as to why this is a prized location, and I think you'll find properties like this will continue to appreciate, because in 10 years, I've seen properties like this go from $450 to $720, and in some cases, pushing well into the So buyers, this is a remarkable opportunity. This is a remarkable property that's on offer, and it's a rare commodity because they simply do not build these anymore. So ladies and gentlemen, enough from me. Hope you're better off to get us away here today. We're there to sell if you're here today to buy. In your hands, buyers, hope you're better offer. Don't come at me all at once. I can negotiate pretty hard at moments like now. I know there's this whole thing of social distancing, so I'll just keep moving forward, and until one of you bids, and that's when we'll go. Who wants to kick it off? I don't mind where we start. A number of you are showing interest. Comparable sales for properties like this are ranging anywhere from 680 to 720,000. Most of those comparables, though, they've been selling at 680, have been run and renovated. They've been on Dandenong Road, one at 17, one at 25. They're the two comparable sales of a property like this. This is in a side street, walking distance, top end of Hughesdale as well. Who wants to kick it off? Suggest to start anywhere if you like. Don't worry, next auction's up for a while, got a bit of time. Who wants to kick it off? Suggest to start around 620. We should see Mexican wave of hands at that particular price point. Who wants to start? Don't make me start it. I prefer it in the crowd if you can. Nobody wants to bounce the ball. Throw for lockdown for no reason. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll bounce the ball, then vendor will bid at 620,000. Invite you back in at 640 if you like. At 620,000 now, come on buyers, what do we say, 40 and go from there. At 620,000, this is tremendous buying at the moment. At 620,000 now, what do we say, 40, come on buyers, what do we say. At 620 the bid there now, think about comparable rentals of properties like this are well in excess of 500 a week. This is great buying as I can see it. At 620,000, capitalise on the lowest interest rate in history. At 620,000 now, what do we say, 40. At 620,000 now, that's in the call at 620,000, surely not. Twice in the call at 620,000, come on buyers. Third and final call at 620,000, you're all silent, all finished and done at 620,000. We've got to say we've got great neighbours in the street as well. At 620,000 at 40, what do we say? At 620 at 40, what do we say, buyers? Tremendous opportunity. At 620,000, Lee in or out, need to know. At 620,000, have it over here, Bella. At 620,000, good opportunity, hate to see you miss out. That's in the call at 620,000. That's in the call at 620 now. Third and final call at 620,000. You're all silent, all finished and done at 620,000. The players have ended with at 640,000. Move it along. I know there is definitely 3 of you in the crowd who have come back on repeat inspection. You've spoken to Lee, you've spoken to Bella, you've spoken to Anna throughout the course of the campaign. You're here with intent to buy. This is not the best strategy by putting the hands in the pocket. I can't take bids telepathically. You do need to bid to buy. At 640,000, at 60 if you like. At 640 now, what do we say, buys? What's in the call at 640,000? Surely not. Twice in the call at 640 now. Third and final call at 640,000. You're all silent, all finished and done at $640,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like one brave moment, we'll go see some instructions. Thank you very much for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. We can always appreciate when selling such an incredible property like this, there's always a certain level of emotion involved. 640,000, though, there's not really much to discuss, and Jono, Lee, get back out there, get back to work. At 640,000, we think this for a reasonable value. I know there's definitely holding back. What's going to happen from here is possibly we pass it in. But then what happens is we negotiate with all parties here today. If you want to have that first exclusive right to negotiate with the vendors here today, you do need to bid now. 640,000, where do we go from here? At 640 is a bit there now, 60 if you like. At 640,000 now, what do we say? 60 to lock out the rest and negotiate one-on-one with the vendor. At 640,000, incredible opportunity for you here today. At 640,000 now, what do we say? 640,000 now, come on buyers, this isn't the time for putting the hands in the pocket. If you want to negotiate, if you want to buy real estate, make sure that this is the property you self-quarantine in, this is the time to bid. At 640,000, what do we say? At 640 now, 660 if you like. At 640,000 now, it's a good opportunity, hate to see you miss out. At 640,000, what do we say? 60. At 640 now. What's in the call at 640,000? We've even woken up the babies in the area. Twice in the call at 640 now. 60 if you like. Third and final call at 640,000. You're all silent, all finished and done. Buyers, this is not the best method. I'm serious about this. If you're wanting to buy, you do need to bid now. At 640,000, at 60 if you like. At 640 now, I'm going to place the vendor bid at 660 to park it there for the moment. If you're wanting to negotiate with the vendors, you do need to bid now. At 660,000 now, what do we say? Round to the 70 or 80, I don't mind. At 660,000, what I will say is we're passing to all of you here today. We'll play buyer or fire until we meet our vendors' expectations and exceed them. But if you're wanting that opportunity, us to just speak with you, just to negotiate with you, one-on-one with the vendors, you do need to bid now. If you're wanting to buy real estate, that is the position you want to be in. Control the post-auction negotiations. At 660,000 bids with me, what do we say, buyers? At 660,000, what? Twice in the call at 660, any movement at all, fella? Third and final call at 660,000. First exclusive rights to negotiate with the vendors, one-on-one. We can't speak to anyone else. We can only negotiate with you. Passing into you here today. At 660,000, we say 70. At 660,000, otherwise we play buyer or fire, and there's two others other than yourself. At 660,000, it's a good opportunity. Once in the call at 660. Twice in the call at 660,000. Third and final call at 660,000. All silent. Need to know. 660. Otherwise I pass into everyone. You're just going to be negotiating with a couple more people. 660 bids with me. Once, twice, third and final call at $660,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our recommendation vendor, before we pass the property in, we will be here for the next 10 to 15 minutes. So if you do have some interest, please call the vendor. From Road, hopefully have a terrific weekend and stay safe. Thank you for coming again, guys.
Yeah, we keep our eye on things, don't we?
100%.
This lady does a miss.